What's going on? Let's go. So, I do want to talk about a few things in today's live stream. I'm going live earlier today because I do have to work tonight. I'm going to the Wisconsin Badgers football game. At least I'm working it. So, so I can't go live tonight because that'll probably go. The game's at 6:30, and then I don't know. That'll go to 9:30, and then I got other things to do after. So that's why we're going live now. Let me share my screen with you guys so that you guys can see my screen, I should say. So like always, I want to look at the fear and greed index on Bitcoin. I do need to get going live here on TikTok as well because we're live on both places. So let me just get that going up really quickly. Bitcoin really got a nice bounce from the lows yesterday after the dump because of the bad news. Now I want to talk about that, but crypto live stream chat. I guess I'll just title it that. It's not that exciting of a name, but anyways. All right. So we're live both on TikTok and on YouTube. I do want to let you guys know if you guys are new, appreciate if you hit the like, hit the subscribe. If you guys are new, appreciate it. It does help support the channel. And then you get notified every time I go live if you hit the bell notification on YouTube. Before we get too far into this, I want to let you know we have a trading group. If you want to join the trading group, link to join is on YouTube. And if you want to join the Telegram, link to join is also on YouTube, and that's also on TikTok. That is free to join if you guys just want to know whenever I go live. So let's look at the crypto fear and greed index. For some reason, my other crypto and fear greed index did not want to load when I tried to make a video yesterday. I tried to go back to that website that I've been using for the last few years. It didn't want to load for me. I don't know if it's part of my computer or what's going on. So this is a new one, but I think it's still the same. Right now, we're still at 72 in greed. I think this is actually better. It looks like it gives you more information, slightly more information. So yeah, plus it tells you where we were yesterday, last week. So 69 yesterday and greed of 73 this week. Right now, are you guys more bearish or bullish? I'm leaning more bullish. I have a long open on Bitcoin right now. So let's kind of get into it. Let me get into it. So right now, I don't know what I just did. So let's go over to Bitcoin. Right now, Bitcoin is sitting and coming in at a price of $67,143. Let me go over to Bookmap. Right now on Bookmap, tells you where the most liquidity is to the upside or downside. Ever since we got that dump yesterday, there's been more liquidity to the downside for Bitcoin, and even during the dump, we had more liquidity to the downside. At one point, down to 65,000. Now there's a ton of liquidity at 66,000. But as the day has been progressing, we've been beginning of today around midnight, we had literally no red up here. But now there's more red. There's a red up here. There's still more green to the downside, but there is red up here. They're starting to build some liquidity to the upside for a possible bullish push into next week. We'll see what happens, but so far it's looking okay for Bitcoin. I don't love it. The smaller time frames don't look excellent, but I like what I'm seeing. As of right now, Bitcoin has been making higher highs and higher lows ever so slightly, but it has been in a very slight uptrend for the last week or two. But right now, it does say there's more liquidity to the downside, 66,600, which isn't that far away. But then you look down here at 65,000-ish, 65.4, there's liquidity down there too. So Bookmap is a little indecisive, but it slightly suggests you go down versus up. But again, throughout the day, they've been slowly building more liquidity to the upside. That is a very good thing if you're trying to enter a long position. I initially 2 weeks ago entered a long position on Bitcoin at 69,000. Then yesterday I bought more, maybe around 67,000. I don't know the exact price I bought at. Now I have an average price of Bitcoin at $68,000. I've been talking about this trade for at least a week now, and my average price is $68,027. My stop is on the 333-minute time frame, all the way down here at 63,000. It could technically be moved up to 63.1 now, which I might do after the live if it really matters. If you do dump, it does matter, I guess. So see, this is what I'm talking about, though. Your last dump, Bitcoin had a low at 65,253. Now, Bitcoin's most recent low, even though it's a very slightly higher low, the low for yesterday on that dump was $65,529. So that's a $300 higher low, ever so slightly, but that is a higher low. It's a slight uptrend on Bitcoin. What worries me is you did put a double top in, but I still see this as a bullish sentiment. So right now, you have massive weekly support at $65,000 for Bitcoin. If Bitcoin can hold $65,000, this is going to continue to the upside. You have resistance to the upside at $68,800. We've tested this 4 times now, and the first 2 times you almost tried to get above it. You did for a while. Now the most 2 recent times you have not been able to get above 68.9, 68.8. But 68,800 to 69,000 is strong resistance. Can you get above it? You did push up to 69,500 here on the 20th of October, which was 6 days ago. So 68,800 is resistance and 69.5 is a local high. But you have more resistance up here at 70,300. So the major resistances I see to the upside is 68,800 and then $70,300 for Bitcoin. So I am long on Bitcoin right now, but we do need to break down what's going on. So we'll start on the massive macro timeframes. I don't think it's going to let me do it. Okay. So the monthly time frame right now for Bitcoin, maybe it will. I'm trying to make a video out of this. Maybe it should let me do it. All right. So looking at Bitcoin right now on the monthly time frame. On the monthly time frame, Bitcoin is bullish. You have a measure move, a falling wedge of $109,000. The RSI isn't oversold, but it is the monthly time frame. The money flow isn't great either, but I still see this as, I still think this will break out. On the weekly time frame, as far as I'm concerned, you have a confirmed breakout of this level. You got to move above it. And then if I zoom in here a little bit, you can almost see that you tried to retest the top of this trend line, and I think you did it. So we could go slightly lower, but overall, that's a bullish retest and a confirmation that we are bullish. The weekly time frame on the stock RSI is kind of high. I don't love that, but what I do love is the money flow is starting to curve to the upside. And right now, the money flow on the weekly looks pretty good to me. It looks pretty good. Doesn't look excellent. I would give it a B+, but it looks pretty good for the money flow on the weekly time frame. If we jump down to the 3-day time frame, the 3-day time frame right now is overbought on the stock RSI. That's not a good sign, and the money flow is extended. It could go slightly higher. It's at 60 out of 100, so that is something to take note of. The 2-day time frame, pretty much same situation. The daily time frame, same situation, but you're making a higher low on the daily time frame on the stock RSI. And really, this is what I see right now on the daily time frame. I see this as a bull pennant, the same kind of thing you saw on the weekly time frame, but now you're seeing it on the daily time frame. And this right now, this could get you a breakout to new all-time highs. That has a measure move of roughly $77,000 on Bitcoin. We'll see if that happens, but I'll leave this here for right now. And we'll give that white line. The white line is the measure move. So if Bitcoin can stay and not make a lower low below 66,500, I see a move up for Bitcoin longer term to $77,000. We'll see what's going on, but that's what I see right now for Bitcoin is a move to the upside. Look at the 12-hour, same thing. It looks pretty good to me. The stock RSI is oversold at the bottom of the trend line, so you would expect a bounce. Really, you could even say Bitcoin loses, 66,600. If you hold that level, you can be bullish on Bitcoin. Jumping down to the 4-hour time frame right now, again, it never got oversold, so this might need to come back down from the dump yesterday, but the dump happened pretty quick as well. But when you're really bullish, the stock RSI will completely reset, make a higher low, and the price will make a higher high. 1-hour time frame on Bitcoin is extended. That's not a good sign for the bulls. The 15-minute time frame doesn't look great to me. To me, if I just zoom out, let me go back to the 33-minute. I could possibly see this. The bearish scenario here, I'm trying to be open-minded to both things. The bearish scenario is that this is a bear flag on the 33-minute time frame. And if I was just trading patterns, I would say Bitcoin is bearish on the 30-minute time frame, with the bear flag taking you down to 64,000. That would be really bad for my trade. But if Bitcoin does not break $67,400, this is, which we're not far away from now, you could break it here pretty soon, and you're moving up ever so slightly. But if Bitcoin cannot break $67,400, I see a move to the downside coming, and this could be the top of the bear flag. The half-hour time frame is extended. Yes, you're pretty high here, but you need to take out these your highs after that dump. So you need to take out that last high. If you can do that, then I would say that we're going up. But right now, by the books, that is a bear flag after that dump. The 15-minute, same thing. The 10-minute, same thing. 7-minute, same thing. Like the 5 minutes, not even resetting. So that a little bit worries me. This could be a bull trap, and then we just dump to the downside. Like even the 1 minute doesn't look excellent, and even on the 1 minute time frame right now, I'm in a long, so I'm trying to be bullish, but I have to be, I have to see both sides. Now this is a rising wedge. This could break out parabolically, or you could dump right back down to where it started, down there at $67,000 exactly. If it breaks to the upside, that will get you above what the level I said you have to get above, which is 67.4. If you get above 67.4, I see Bitcoin being free of the bear flag, and then if we continue up higher, I see the bear flag being negated. But this is a rising wedge on the 1 minute time frame, so we'll know in the next 5 minutes if we're going to pump to 67.4 or if we're going to come back down to 67,000 and still be in this bear flag. So the bulls must break 67.4, otherwise I see more downside coming for Bitcoin. So that's kind of the Bitcoin update. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you hit the like button. I do appreciate it, and I will post this video as soon as my live is over. I need to end it over here. So that's kind of what we got going on. So that's kind of my outlook for Bitcoin right now. You must break $67,400 to be bullish. How long have you been trading? I don't know, a few years. I don't know what that was. Let me just get really, I have too many tabs open, I think, and it's making it hard to look. So if you guys have requests, let me know in the comment section below. I talked about Tesla. I see this as being the stock to hold for the next year or more. I think it's going to be one of this is a bold statement, but I think Tesla's going to be the next one of the top 5 to 10 performers over the next year in the stock market. Probably even the top 5 for sure. We'll see what happens. If you guys are looking for meme coins, I came across this one yesterday. It's called Crit Chippy on Solana, Fish and Chips. So I don't exactly know what it is, but it is very bullish right now. You're well above the 200-day smooth moving average on the 4-hour time frame, and you're in a bull pennant here on Chippy. So I am not trading this, although I am very tempted to, because if this thing on the stock RSI makes a higher low while the price goes sideways. So like you can see right here, the 4-hour time frame on the stock RSI is at 57. If that goes down to 0 and makes a higher low and does not dump here and holds 36 or 35, I see Chippy continuing to the upside. So I might actually buy this if this continues to look bullish here. But this Chippy thing could go up towards 80. That's the next measure move for this. So the 4-hour time frame still needs to reset a little bit, but this looks pretty bullish to me on Chippy. It's just a meme coin, high risk. But if you guys are looking for a good meme play, this could be it. Not financial advice, just something I'm watching. GOAT is another one that I really like. It's not been around as long. GOAT hasn't. The market cap's also almost $1 billion. But it's something I have on my radar. I'm not buying this one either, but it's just something to have on your radar. So I think there's way more money to be made in Chippy, but it's also way higher risk because the market cap is higher. So just something to take note of. Those are the 2 meme coin plays that I like right now. And usually when I come on here, it's been a long time since I've seen any meme coins that look good to me, let alone 2 in one day. But those both look safe to me. And it's not like it's a $100,000 market cap. So you know that it's somewhat safe, So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now for the markets. Bitcoin right now trying to break the top of this wedge. I think right now why we don't have a lot of viewers is maybe 1, I forgot to put the music on, but 2, maybe because I'm going live earlier than normal because I have to work tonight. I'm not quite sure, but let me look something up here. Let me get some music going. Crypto. If you guys have requests, let me know, and I will look at them. But otherwise, I don't know if... All right, hold on. We got something going. Yeah, so Bitcoin right now trying to break out to 67,400. That's what I said we need to break to be bullish, and that's kind of what we got going on. So far, we're not out of the woods yet, but it's looking more and more good for Bitcoin on the 1 minute time frame. Yeah, well, I don't know what's going on. I'm definitely shadow banned on TikTok. Not sure. But with that being said, guys, that's kind of what we got going on. With no one watching, I'm going to wrap things up. People can rewatch this later, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, trade safe. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys on Monday at 11 p.m. Central Time. Until then, trade safe. And maybe everyone's watching football. That's probably part of the problem. So we'll see. But I'll see you guys on Monday for our next live stream. Until then, have a good weekend. Toodaloo!